All right, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Hope you guys are having a great rest of your day, start to your day, whatever time it may be. And in this video, we are gonna be testing out the new wheel and tire setup on the 2-valve Mustang. We're gonna see if that rotational weight loss makes a difference for the draggy 60 to 130. If you guys are excited, feel free, drop a like in the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications, and let's get into it. Now the new setup is 17x9, 17x10 RPF1 wheels, and we do have the Nitto NT555 G2s in the front and the R2s in the back. Both Nittos. So far I'm really enjoying the R2s. We're gonna see if they can hook up because it is cold out here in Texas. We're gonna make a trip to Mexico. The DA is gonna be insane. I think it's gonna be negative 2,000. Maybe even more. So we should be able to clock off a record 60 to 130 time. I'm gonna go ahead and put the current time that this car does run. It's not too bad, it's a high 6. I'm thinking that we can probably get a 6.7 on the new setup if it hooks up. So let's go ahead and get a cold start. I do apologize, neighbors, but this is probably the best air that we're gonna get literally the whole year. All right, let's get this cold start. I think my battery's dead. Or the fuel pump's dead. I don't know.
A few moments later.
All right, so my fuel pump was struggling to turn on. That's interesting. Why is it so damn cold? Make sure I put some gas in here because it's so cold. Ooh, that was kind of sketch. Hoping the wind's not too bad, but we were pumping some E85, and the one time I need this thing to be reading quick, it is slow, man. Like, come on, it is freezing out this bitch. Car is race weight, passenger seat out, rear seat out. Still got the butts because they don't weigh shit, but I gotta get the rear seat delete actually in here. It's cold, so if I'm stuttering, it's because I'm freezing. Oh man, this thing needs to hurry up. But when this is done, head out to Mexico and see what she can do. Hopefully, it hooks up on the R2s, man, because we got the 315, 35, 17s on the back.
A few moments later.
All right, so we're coming up on my spot here in Mexico. We're about to see what this car can do, man. It is currently 25 out, and the DA is damn near 2,500, negative 2,500. Holy shit. That's actually insane. Walmart and go home. It's 25 degrees outside. Like I said, in negative 2500 DA. It's too cold, bro. In all reality, it might have been better if I actually put the back seat back in the car with that bracket. That probably would be a better idea to hook, but I'm just not gonna risk it. I'll just come out with the car when it's like 35 degrees or something like that. Yeah, negative 2500 DA and 25 degrees is not gonna work. It would hook up the other car. The Shelby would probably hook it up. Actually, no, it wouldn't. I take that back. The 2-valve, the white 2-valve, it probably would have hooked up, but this car makes too much torque, and I don't want to drop my tire PSI just for a draggy run when it's this cold, because I don't want to be letting air in and out, you know, because it gets cold as hell at night. Shit, the car almost didn't want to start earlier today, so I'll have to bring it out another night to test it out. It is going to get a little bit warmer here, so maybe when it's let me actually check right now for y'all, since I'm not going to drag in the car. I think honestly, oh man, I'll probably test it out. Shit, I'll probably test it out Friday. Yeah, like Friday or Saturday I'll test it out. I think that'll be a better time to go do it, because it's just too cold. And on top of that, that'll be closer to the conditions that I did drag it last time and ran a 6. So we'll be able to get like an even comparison. So that's just a better idea anyway. So I'm gonna go home right now because it's sketching. To be honest with you, there's actually a lot of cops out. I'm not gonna lie. All right, so it's the next day. Let's see if this thing can actually start up the first time. Oh, look. Not bad. Next day I'm in the car. The roads are starting to clear up, but I'm not gonna risk it tonight. They've been salting the hell out the bridges, which is kind of why I'm kind of going underneath them, and I'm not really trying to hit all that, because obviously salt with a car like this, I'm not really trying to risk, you know, any type of rust. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and like wash the car. I ain't doing it today, it's too damn cold. It's supposed to warm up tomorrow and the next day, so I'm definitely gonna have to go ahead and wash the car and get all this salt off, because they are salting the hell out the bridges right now, because they actually are frozen. Like all the bridges have crazy ice on them, and it's pretty sketch, I'm not gonna lie. This is the first time that I've actually kind of seen this happen in Texas, because I used to live more south, and it never really got that bad, and there really wasn't that many bridges that I had to go over, but I never really noticed a bunch of salt. This bridge that's coming up right now, it is half salt, half frozen, so I'm actually gonna do the detour and kind of go underneath the bridge, so I don't have to go ahead and deal with all that salt, because yeah, that's just gonna, you know, deteriorate parts of the car, and obviously with the radials on, it's gonna pick up literally all of the salt on the bridge. So I'm staying away from that as much as I possibly can, man. Fuck that shit. I moved south to get away from the salt. Woo! You hear the fuel pump. put that plate, not the plate, I gotta put the back of the rear seat to heat up, so I don't have to listen to this. Hell, there's even some salt down here. I can kind of hear it being picked up with the tires. There's probably some right there. I think it's frozen right there, actually. It looks like it is. Yeah, that was definitely frozen right there. Successfully, I think, evaded the salt. So I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video. The next video, I'm probably going to go ahead and wash the car and weigh it to see how much this car weighs. And then after that, when the roads are actually like, you know,